It is all there, Gov.
Yeah. Right, Harry Osborne, case summary.
The bank came up with the 2 forged cheques.
Pity it's about a week too late. Right, he was arrested first last Friday following complaint by his girlfriend Joanne Summers that Mr Osborne had stolen £3 from her bank account. Joanne Summers then withdraws the complaint. Osborne is released. 3 days later, she comes back in and... Oh, yeah. This is where we get the bit of editing.
Sorry?
No mention of the major cock-up, Jim.
That was John Maitland not checking. That had nothing to do with me,
All
Gov.
right, I don't want to know. All I want is to get Osborne. I want him banged up for good, preferably with his brief.
Frank, I need that file on Gibson. But what's all this about Harry Osborne?
Oh, just making sure everything's together, go. Case as the next time.
Well, that case is blown, remember? Mr Brownlow had a letter this morning from Mr Slattery, Osborne's solicitor. One wrong move and he's going to stick an official complaint on us. So let's give Harry Osborne a rest, shall we? And where's Viv?
We haven't closed the file on Osborne, Joanne. He's top of our list.
Oh, really?
Did he come back to the flat after
you
we
let him
released...
go? Oh, yeah. Don't tell me you don't know his every move. I mean, wasn't it you who told me? From now on, we'll be breathing down his neck.
And I meant
like
it.
you meant everything else. Like you promised me, he won't get out on bail.
It was a legal hitch, Joanne. I explained.
You can't do anything, can you? You can't touch him.
Look, if he lays a finger on you...
But that's not his style, is it? Yet.
It says here, the custody sergeant made a serious error in failing to take into account that Mr Osborne had been arrested for the same offence on the previous Friday. This oversight resulted in my client being falsely imprisoned.
I suppose we should be grateful for small mercies. Mr Slattery also says that since the matter was dealt with expeditiously when the error was pointed out, Mr Osborne is not, to date, making an official complaint.
I bet he got a real kick out of writing it, then.
Doubtless.
Jim Carver hadn't have dropped us in it. OK, I screwed up.
A case of human error, I think we agree.
Look, I'm sorry, sir, but this really gets up my nose.
Are you leaving our new boy to Ron's tender mercies today, then?
Yes, well, it gives me a day back with a relief. Plus, I thought home beat might be a useful experience.
Yes, indeed.
Anything special you want me to show Gary today, Sarge?
Preferably not the inside of too many calves.
Fine.
Taken plenty of notes so far, have you, Gary?
You begin to wonder whether you're good for anything else. I wouldn't mind seeing a bit of action now, though, sir.
That'll come.
I hope so.
You may even wish you were back in the passenger seat.
Viv, I hear you're a leading member of the Get Osborne campaign.
Yeah, well, I was.
I'm glad you used the past tense.
Because as far as I'm concerned, it's business as usual. And there's plenty of it.
Much action round here, is there, Ron?
If you know where to look. Mind you, this time of day, most of the regulars are having a kip. Don't crawl out of the woodwork much before midnight. Of course, there's always the exception. Simon Frears. About to make his 10th, maybe 11th appearance in juvenile court. Done most of the houses round here, haven't you, Simon, eh?
Pulling someone in here, Gary?
I think Ron's just having a chat.
86 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Go ahead, Polly.
We've had a call from a Mr Ramsey. He's the caretaker of a block of flats at 47 Melton Road. A woman has been attacked in the flat's car park. An ambulance is on its way. Are you anywhere near?
Yeah, ETA about 2 minutes.
You were telling him about me, weren't you?
I'm sure PC McCann will keep an open mind, Simon.
I will, yeah.
I never done that house I'm up for Monday, you know? OK, I did number 40, but not the one opposite.
Tell that to the magistrates, then.
They're not gonna listen. With all my past cons in front of them.
Pick that up and find somewhere else to hang about.
I've got no chance, have I?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
All right, just take it easy. Take it
Done
easy.
what I could. It's Mrs Tate, flat 6.
You didn't see anyone?
No. I was coming down from the first floor. I heard this sound, someone crying out. I come down, she was lying there. Thought she'd had it.
It's okay, Mrs Tate. The ambulance will be here any second.
How many residents are there?
10. Well, 10 permanent. There's the floaters, of course, done about them.
got a list here somewhere.
Is there anyone we should contact?
It's just her in flat 6. There's no sign of her husband or anything.
Right. I think I'll go with her.
I don't believe this.
What?
It says here that the occupant of number 7 is a Ms. Joanne Summers.
So what?
You wouldn't happen to know if Joanne Summers' boyfriend is still with her?
She's got a fella, yeah. Harry something.
Osborne. Harry Osborne.
Sorry, I'm not with this. What's Joanne Summers' boyfriend got to do with it?
We called him last week and we had to spring him.
And what, he's violent, is he?
No, he's a con man. It's a bit of a coincidence, isn't it, eh? He lives next door, Mrs. Tate. She gets her head bashed in.
It's also a very long shot, Dave.
Sierra asking for 3-4 receiving.
Sierra Oscar receiving.
Right then, Gary. Observations.
Oh, right. Well, it's got both its wheels on the pavement.
Oh, come on.
Not going to book us, are you?
That all depends, Monk, on how much good gravel you got here. I mean, enough to do a garden path?
Think we can manage that, Ron?
330 from Sierra Oscar receiving.
Go ahead, Tony.
Mr. Holmes of 42 Goddard Street reports an unwanted visitor, Ron. Said he didn't want to give details over the phone.
Leave it with us. Mr. Holmes, 42 Goddard Street, unwanted visitor. Think you can sort it, Gary?
Yeah, fine.
Any trouble, you give me a call.
It's Osborne, Go.
What?
Message from Dave Quinnan. A woman's been done over in a car park under a block of flats on Melton Road. The woman's name is a Mrs. Tate, and she just happens to be the next-door neighbour of Joanne Summers. Now, Osborne's still living with Joanne. Dave thought we might like to know.
We certainly would.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, but Gov.
It's called harassment, Jim. You can't lay everything at Osborne's doorstep.
But it is on his doorstep.
Well, you're going to need more than the fact he was in the vicinity. He's not into physical violence, according to Joanne.
Well, I don't know, Gov. When I saw Joanne earlier today, I got the feeling that something had changed. Only she's too scared to talk.
OK, go and get him. We're treating with kid gloves. Because the next letter that Slattery writes will be to the police commissioner. And that'll be a notice of action job.
I was doing a bit in the garden. Just the edges. Come in. I've got a bit of a problem with my back. And when I came in, there he was.
There who was, Mr. Holmes?
I told him I'd called you. He said you'd sent him.
That's right. Find somewhere else, they said. I have.
I don't think that's quite what PC Smollett had in mind. Was it, Simon?
He shouldn't have just left his back door wide open then, should he?
I was in the garden. Look, I asked him to go. I mean, look, he's only a kid. Still, I could smell beer on his breath.
He hasn't done any damage, has he?
He just come in and plonked himself down. That's enough, isn't it?
Unfortunately, not.
Keep your head still, Mr. Tate.
Did you see him then? The man who attacked you?
I heard him, though. I heard his voice. It was Harry.
Harry?
It's John's boyfriend.
You see, the thing is, Mr. Holmes, trespassing isn't a criminal offence.
It's all lies on those boards, then, is it? Trespassers will be prosecuted and all that.
I'm afraid so.
And an Englishman's home is his castle. That's a lie, too. I was burgled 3 weeks ago, and now this.
Oh, yeah, right. I saw the front window was boarded up.
Half the houses round here have been done. Sends the property value right down. I didn't mind losing the video. It's the things you can't replace.
All right, Simon. You've had your fun. Call it a day, shall we?
It's not like she saw him, though, is it? I was going to get more than a smacked wrist this time.
What now?
Harry Osborne, I'm arresting you on suspicion of an assault against Maureen Tate. You do not have to say anything unless you wish to do so, but what you do say may be given in evidence.
Assault on who?
Mrs. Tate, Mr. Osborne, your next-door neighbour.
Is she? I wouldn't know. You don't in these places.
Let's go, shall we?
I knew you'd dream up something. I told Graham Slattery. Why don't you just camp out by the door? Bring your sleeping bags next time I would.
There won't be a next time, Mr. Osborne.
No, that's right, 'cause Slattery's going to sort you lot out. I want him down there when we arrive, 'cause I've had it, OK? Up to here.
Let's face it, the law's rubbish, isn't it? People aren't safe in their own homes.
Talk about useless.
What?
He hasn't got a video, has he? I mean, there's a space there already and everything.
I've been burgled, I told you.
So what's it doing under your bed, then? Got a bit careless, didn't you, Mr. Holmes? Thought you'd get away with it. Thought you'd lay it on me.
What's he talking about? I don't know him, do I?
Thought you knew my M.O. 'Cause agreed, I'd done a lot of places round here, so you thought, why not one more? Put in a nice fat insurance claim, did you?
Is he crazy or what?
Go on. Look under the bed. See if I'm lying.
He put it there.
Yeah, OK. If you've no objections, Mr. Holmes.
I don't believe this.
Mr. Osborne, you're getting to be a regular visitor. So what's the charge this time?
A suspected assault upon a Mrs. Maureen Tate, Sarge. Mrs. Tate was...
Where's Slattery?
I'll contact your solicitor as soon as we have all the details.
I told you to get him.
Well, it's up to the custody sergeant to contact your brief, sir.
You're afraid of him, aren't you? You're afraid of both of us. I've heard of your off-the-record chats, officer. I mean, like before the brief gets here.
We do things according to pace here, Mr. Osborne.
Like you did last week, you mean? Get off me, will you? I'm warning you, OK? I'm going to do you lot some real damage this time.
You said you could recognise your attacker's voice, Mrs. Tate.
Should have called you yesterday, that's the thing.
Why? What happened yesterday?
Well, Harry said he'd forgotten his key.
Yeah?
I was just going in, and he asked if he could come in for a sec. And I thought, that, well, he's Joanne's boyfriend. He must be all right. He wasn't pushy or anything, just sort of boyish. He knew me, he said. He knew what I was. He knew what I wanted. I started trying to get close to the door. That's when he touched me. Drew his hand down my face. I just sort of froze. He said I had all these men in, didn't I? Then he heard it all through the wall. I just looked at him. I just thought, what's he saying? I've lived like a nun. I can't be bothered. No sense. And here was this nutter. Well, that's when I blew. I told him to push off, or I'd call you lot. He just sort of looked at me, and his eyes, they were weird. And he said, you won't push me off next time. Don't worry. I said, there won't be a next time. He said, oh yes, there will. And there was. In the car park. That's when he said it again. Push me off this time, Maureen.
It's okay, Mrs. Tate. You've been a really big help.
You know him, don't you? Then why was he out there?
It won't happen again.
We're just waiting for transport.
So, what's the little tow rag done this time?
Oh, it's Mr. Holmes we're taking in.
What?
Looks like an insurance deal. Holmes claimed he'd been burgled. We nicked Simon for it. I just found the stuff under the bed.
All right, then. You know where to find me.
Yeah, OK, Simon. See ya.
Are you sure about this? You should have hung on for me.
Yeah, well, I thought it was about time I got out the passenger seat. OK, Mr. Holmes, let's go.
OK, so we got a motive. Mrs. Tate gives Osborne the cold shoulder, so he does her over. It's not his usual MO, though, is it? Violent assault.
He's got cocky after last week, Gov. Moved up a stage further.
Maybe. Well, it's over to you, Frank. Let me know what Slattery has to pull out of the bag this time.
Yeah, fine.
I'd like to be in on the interview, Gov.
You feel like you got a big stake in this one, don't you?
I'd like to be able to tell Joanne what he says, yes.
All right.
You're running late today, Mr. Slattery?
Just got out of magistrates. When I got the call out, I thought it's a joke, this is. You have got Osborne, have you?
Oh, yes.
And you got my warning letter, did you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I suppose it figures. I mean, it's an occupational hazard round this place, isn't it?
What is?
Tunnel vision.
And Mrs. Tate was assaulted this afternoon. The incident occurred near the flat where Osborne lives with his girlfriend, Joanne Summers.
How near? 100 metres? 100 miles?
In the private car park beneath the building.
So, why Osborne in particular?
Mrs. Tate recognised Osborne's voice.
Oh, come on. What's he supposed to have said? Have a nice day.
Mr. Slattery, I have to warn you, we now have reason to believe that Osborne could be dangerous.
Oh, come on. I'm his lifeline, aren't I?
I would advise you to speak to him through the wicket.
I think I can handle Mr. Osborne. We have had dealings before.
Look, it's important, Joanne. I need to come round to see you. Now, Harry's not going to be there. We've arrested him. It's going to be all right this time. I promise.
That's the list from the insurers detailing all the items Mr. Holmes claimed to have lost.
And this list correlates with the items you brought in, does it?
Yes, Sarge.
Yeah, it looks like Simon Frears is out of the frame for this one, Sarge.
It does, doesn't it? Well done, Gary. Not bad for a beginner.
Yeah, well, of course, I had this gut feeling that the little tow rag was on the level this time, you know?
You been doing some building, Ron? What's that?
How long's Slattery going to be?
Oh, it could be a while as yet. Sounds like he's already ready. Seems a bit fast, even for him.
I'm not getting through to you. I'm not going to be here again. I said listen, okay? I need you to listen. He's one of yours, isn't he? I should have known. Conference is over. Pay them cash in hand, did ya? Get him out of here. All right. I don't need rubbish like him.
Calm down.
Right.
Go!
Looks like he wanted a rerun of last week.
Had to warn him. Say we could be in trouble. He didn't want to know, did he? I thought, I'm not going to get out of this.
Well, Osborne's ready for interview, sir. Do you want to see a surgeon?
Well, we'll get Osborne this time anyway.
What?
ABH on you. If all else fails, you go down to that. Come on, I'll show you where the surgeon's office is.
Well, like I said, I always sort out the rubbish. Slattery's rubbish. I can't stand incompetence, not in professional people. It really annoys me.
You get annoyed a lot, do you, Mr. Osborne?
I've just got high standards. I expect a lot from people. Most times I get it.
And Mrs. Tate? She annoyed you, did she?
She was always having these parties, went on really late. Then, of course, she had men in. She had what you might call a very active sex life.
Well, that's not exactly a crime, is it?
It should be.
But Mrs. Tate, she was more than just a noise behind the wall, wasn't she, Mr. Osborne?
Sorry?
Well, you spoke to her yesterday.
Oh, right, yes, I did have a word. I thought, well, I'll have to tell her.
Well, where was this?
She asked me into her flat. She was a fast worker, all right, Maureen.
But you didn't tell her that you'd mislaid your key. You didn't invite yourself in.
Is that what she says?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she would, wouldn't she? She's that sort, can't take responsibility for her actions. There's a lot of women like that.
Done a course, have you?
And when I got in there, I saw how she lived. She'd come on like she was Miss Professional Businesswoman of the Year. Sharp little suits, nice car, but under it all, I knew who she was.
Upset you, did she?
All I wanted to say was, look, I can hear everything. I think she wanted me to be honest, because when I got close to her...
Oh, you got close to her, did you?
I had to, didn't I? I had to make her listen.
You touch her?
Yeah, well, she kept rabbiting on, so I said, look, shut up, will you? Just shut up.
She got to you?
She did, yeah. She was like stirring me up. That's why. It was like provocation, you see? That's the proper defense, isn't it? She got me going. I've got a temper. I'm the first to admit that, so she shouldn't have done it, should she? The thing with Joanne, she used to annoy me, but she knew when to stop.
She didn't.
She didn't, that's right.
So you thought you'd teach her a lesson?
Well, I had to.
Is that why you came onto her in the car park?
Yeah, well... I was taking down the empties when I saw her.
What, she was getting the car, was she?
Bending, putting the key in the door. She had on this skirt. I thought, she's doing it again. I could do that, I thought. So I came up behind her. She cried out, but it was too late then, of course. I mean, she deserved it, to be honest. Stirring me up. Get me going.
I see.
I knew you would.
Is Maureen going to be all right?
Yeah. Hospital sounded pretty hopeful.
It's my fault, though, isn't it, what happened to her? I let him in here.
Well, you weren't to know that he'd pick on her.
Yeah, but I mean, this last week, I knew something was going to blow. He was so wound up. I thought it was going to be me. Only I used to be such a good judge of character.
He was a good con man, Joanne. Remember? I think he even cons himself.
I keep hearing his key in the door.
Yeah, well, it's bound to take time.
You sure?
Go on, then.
Well, here's to my last Mr. Right.
I'm always saying that.
There's your briefcase. So, what did the surgeon have to say?
It's going to look worse before it looks better.
And have you decided whether to press charges?
You warned me. I went in there. I shall, however, be writing a letter. It might even say thanks for saving me to do battle another day. Which you could just regret, of course.